All right, guys, we have here the Canyon Ultimate CF SLX. This is a size extra small, which is a 49. It weighs in at 16 pounds, 10 ounces. This is real world weight, so you guys always request for, with some Garmin pedals on there. Those are power meter pedals. You have 2 bottle cages. You have a Garmin mount as well. Stay tuned after the video where you're going to see a free body sound test in there as well. Thank you. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have my hands on a Canyon. This is the Ultimate CF SLX. This is actually, believe it or not, my first time actually having a Canyon inside the store that we got to work on. I know it is a couple years older, but I just kind of want to go over the bike, show off the specs on the features, and then kind of give you guys my opinion on the bike of how it's made. I mean, it looks damn near good, and the price that the customer got it for was absolutely insane, and that's the reason why Canyon can do what they can do. They can price this bike for what it is, with Campy, with these beautiful Bora wheels, with a Super Record 12-speed electronic, and still get away with a $9,000 price tag, which is absolutely insane. I mean, you put this on any other bike brand, Trek, Specialized, Cannondale, Scott, this is gonna be a $14,000 bike all day. But this is why Canyon can do what they can do. So, kind of want to talk about it, and then I'll show you the features of the bike, everything on the bike, and the cool things that Canyon does. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So this customer actually brought this bike in for a tune-up. So immediately what I did is I took the repair tag, put it all the way to the back, and let it sit there for a week. After that, I just decided to call the customer and told him that his bike is just trash. I threw away the bike, I got him on Specialized. Kidding. Anyways, so this Canyon Ultimate CF SLX, this is gonna be more of like their climbing bike. It's not their Aero, even though it does have some kind of Aero properties. They did release that new Aero Road model that is definitely more of their Aero bike, but this is their lightweight race bike with full-on race cockpit geometry. And then also, you can see they have that little incorporated the lower seat stays, a little bit more sharp lines. They're not more rounded tubes. It is kind of more squared and tapered off if you look at it from the top. So there are Aero characteristics to it, but it is an Ultimate bike. I mean, they did a really good job on it. This colorway was rode by Movie Star at the time. Like I said, they don't actually make this model or this kind of group set in there anymore, but Canyon offered this bike for $9,000 at the time. And what you're getting is you're getting their top line carbon that they make for a bike. You're getting a carbon fiber seat post, a full carbon fiber bar and stem situation, or a bar made by them. You're getting Campy, or Campy Bora 1 50mm depth wheels. And then you're getting the Super Record 12-speed EPS Campy electronic, which is absolutely insane. Campy group set, I have a love-hate relationship with them, because if I had ultimate money or unlimited money, I would have it on every single bike. I hate working on people's bikes who don't know too much about Campy. Like, let's say this guy bought this bike. Majority of times, they don't understand that every single tool needs to be Campy specific in terms of a chain pin tool, a cassette tool. Everything on the bike needs to be Campy specific, and it's all proprietary to that. Even adjusting the gears, you need their own Campy app. So it is a pain in the butt. And Campy, what are you doing in your lives with this junction right here? I mean, you got a beautiful group set. Find a way to incorporate this into a bar plug or something like that. I mean, this is what this customer has to do. They literally have to put a piece of tape on here to prevent rubbing. I love the group set, the crank, everything else looks absolutely amazing, but Campy, you got to step up your game on that one. But yes, so this customer got this bike for $9,000. This Canyon was very lightweight, as you guys can see. It was 16 pounds, 10 ounces. That's real world weights. That's with these power meter pedals on here by Garmin. That's with these cages installed. That's with the mounts installed as well. So 16 pounds, 10 ounces is very, very light, considering you have a pair of power meter pedals on there. It is a size 49, so keep that in consideration. But yeah, not a bad weight for this bike when you have everything installed on it. Couple things about Canyon, the way they have their integration, their stem set up. All the adjustments are behind here. So these are all Canyon products made by the bike company, like the bar, integrated stem bar combination. You have the adjustment down here to remove the stem if you like. This, I believe, is like your hold for the fork itself, so that way if you want to lower the bars or stems. Because this is a consumer direct bike and you're getting it to your house, they want to make this as user-friendly or easy for the consumer at home, so there's only those 3 bolts. Same with down here for the wedge system. This is how you're going to lower the seat right here. So you actually loosen this bolt up, it goes up and down. The reason why they decided to plant it down there lower is that it's actually going to clamp the seat post lower, which will give this a little bit more play and cause a little bit more of a supple ride. So it's not going to be as vertically harsh. But in terms of look and aesthetics, Canyon, I think, is nailing the ball on the head. I mean, as you guys can see, the bikes alone speaks for themselves. I like when they do more of this team color. Now their bikes are more that neutral, that white, that black color. But price point is where they're going to kill it at. So we'll talk about price point real quick. $9,000 for this bike. Like I said, you go to any other major retailer bike store, this bike will be $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 all day for Campy. I mean, Campy is so expensive as is, plus those wheels are expensive as is. I couldn't imagine on top of a bike like that. So that's really where they do hit their bread and butter. Even this bike in a Dura-Ace Di2 model or SRAM ETAP model as well, and the new Aero Roads, I think they have them offered for $9,500, you know, with DT Swiss wheels and full electronic grouping and power meters and everything. So you're getting more bang for your buck, obviously, but the only thing is, certain situation, I have a Canyon TT bike here as well that the customer dropped off, and he's having some issues with some bolts for the aero bars and stuff like that, and we just told him, hey, to reach out to Canyon because we don't want to be the ones to try to get, he has a rattly bolt in here. So what that can mean is that there's a rivet loose inside the aero bar. I'll show it off in the video. But I was like, hey, just call up Canyon. He goes, they're a pain in the butt to get a hold of, which is the truth. I mean, the bigger they get, the harder it's going to be for consumers to get parts for them or keep in contact with them. It might be great when the first release and the business model is going amazing, but then it's going to be the more and more they expand, the more they make this more available to customers, and the more people buy it, the harder it'll be for a consumer to have a relationship with that person over the phone. So I told him I didn't want to touch the bolt because of the fact of if I go ahead and screw up this bolt and then you have to call up Canyon after that, they might not cover it. Whereas if they bought the bike from me, like a Specialized or something like that, the bolt was bad, I called Specialized, let them know of the situation, they say go at it, we're covered, we're backed, we're good. But for me to go ahead and start going at a bolt for an aero bar and it not go right, and then we have to wait for a warranty with Canyon, who knows what's going to happen with that. So he didn't want to go at it, he didn't want to call Canyon up right away, so you know, that's just the situation at hand. I'm not going to call up the Canyon firm as well. So, but in terms of price point, what they give you for bang for the buck, $9,000 for a full high-end pro bike. I mean, this is the same bike that Movie Star was riding pretty much throughout the whole Tour de France. It's an absolute insane bike. So you can't compete with them there. But yeah, I just want to make this video. I am trying to get my hands on the Aero Road. So if you guys are within South Florida and you guys have a Canyon Aero Road, the new ones, I would love to do some compare and contrast videos on the new SL7. I know this is a little bit more of an older model, and I know they came out with the Canyon, the SLR now, which I think is even a lighter carbon. But I wanted to just get this bike on the channel. I hear a lot of recommendations from you guys. I hear people love them. I just want to get my hands on it, see the build quality of it. This bike is built really nice. Nothing wrong with it at all. I mean, they give you everything you want on here. You know, this is a size 49, so they give you all the stack, the reach, the geometry. Like I said, they ship this out with the right amount of tools for the consumer to build up. As you guys know, I am a retailer myself, so I don't like to see this, but you know, it's fair. I want to see it. I don't want to bash it without seeing the product. And I know those Aero Roads are really nice. I actually had my hands on one for a second, but the customer had to go back to his home country. So, but if any of you guys are in the local area and want me to do like a tune-up on the bike for free to clean them up, and I can make a video on it, do some compare and contrast videos, I'd love to see that Aero Road, the folding bars, the stem situation, and yeah. But yes, so this was the Ultimate CF SLX. This bike has been on tons of Grand Tours. You've seen pro riders ride it. This is the exact same model that they'd be riding. This bike retails for $9,000, as you see right here, without the pedals and the cages. And the weight was 16 pounds, 10 ounces for a full build-up, as you guys see again with real-world weights. Very nice, light bike. It's almost like jewelry when you're looking at it. They did an amazing job. You got the Campy Super Record crank, Campy Super Record rear derailleur and electronic version, 12-speed cassette. I mean, Campy is just beautiful. You can't go wrong there. And then the Bora 150mm wheels, absolutely insane. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking through this with all the wind. It's absolutely horrible here in Florida. I don't know where the hell this wind's coming from, but I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, we have here the Canyon with the Campanagalolo Bora 1 wheels, 50 depth, and we got Campy electronic on here as well. Here comes the free buy sound test on it. Alright everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you again so much. I was really excited to get one of these in my store. hopefully I get a Canyon Arrow Road in here for the next review. But thank you again, and I'll see you next video. Bye.